जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। जमुना तीर वनचारी। जमुना तीर वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। जमुना तीर वनचारी। जमुना तीर वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. नमो विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शताभक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। अंतर मायापुर धाम की जय, वृंदावन धाम की जय, तुलसी देवी की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, समावेद भक्त वृंद की जय। गौ प्रेमानंदे, all goodies to assembled devotees, all goodies to assembled devotees, all goodies to assembled devotees, all goodies to Guru and Gauranga. Hare Krishna. I would like to invite Palaka Prabhu next. Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshor Unmilitam Yena Taksmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So, Dr. Sangupta today has sponsored this beautiful Srimad Bhāgavatam-kathā for the benefits of those who have recently passed and naturally for the benefits of all humanity. And we would like to extend our appreciation for this nice service and engaging Amiya Vilas Maharaj as well as Nikuñja-bihari Prabhu in this engagement. I've been asked to do a brief intro reflection here, so a couple minutes. I was just thinking about how Bhagavatam was set in the pretext of, actually just subsequent to the advent of the Kurukshetra and the famous Bhagavad Gita. So it's Maharaj Parikshit, who was the grandson of Arjuna, who had to expire within 7 days. And one of the things I think is very important for us to remember is we don't know how much longer we have on this planet. Everybody thinks, oh, I have so many days, so many hours, so many years, depending on our age. But especially in today's day and age, with the conflicts in Israel, conflicts in Palestine, Ukraine, all around the world, and there's a lot of concern that this conflict could spill over into a global conflict, right? A potential world war. And so Srila Prabhupada has constantly said that there's danger at every step. Now, why is this on everybody's consciousness? It's because we're seeing that when their consciousness gets attracted to such danger, all of a sudden everybody's consciousness starts to focus and meditate on it. Now that danger's there already, except sometimes due to the three modes, we're able to forget about that danger. But when you think about it, we're all looking for the avoidance of sadness, the avoidance of distress, and we're looking for that happiness, right? It's the sukha dukkha, the winter and summer seasons that are consistently happening, brought to us by the three modes of material nature. And so Srimad Bhagavatam is the science of the absolute truth, explaining how we can actually overcome this entanglement, drowning within these three modes, due to our false ego, how we can align our intelligence properly, how we can then align our mind and our five senses to then understand the science of consciousness. Now, this science of consciousness is completely different than what we've been trained up in the West, right? Where everything is based off of the physical modalities, and we're seeing everything as, hey, how do we study this ignorance? There is no knowledge or meaning within it outside of just data points. So Srimad Bhagavatam is explaining this science based off consciousness itself and what actually affects consciousness, what makes us have the qualia of happiness and distress. And so it's telling us that to understand this science, we have to understand the science beyond just the Western conception of God, which is just the supreme controller. But Bhagavatam is explaining the science in terms of the summum bonum, the totality of existence, real and imagined, past, present, and future. And so it's saying, hey, how can we connect to that cause of all causes that is making this manifestation that we're experiencing now possible, while at the same time understanding that we have a temporary time here, but we have the opportunity to connect to the Param Satyam, the absolute truth, and actually tap into that Sat Chit and Ananda, which will give us the most eternal happiness that we're actually looking for. So today, I was reading about, in the intro from Srila Prabhupada, he was saying that we need to understand this science from a person, from the Bhagavat, right? And so we have two of those that I'm about to introduce, but it's so important because that sound vibration, that Shabda, is what Lord Brahma actually used to create the whole universe. And it's that same mode of passion that makes us create different things within our day-to-day existence. And so Prabhupada was explaining that that Shabda is the Vedas. And we understand that Srimad Bhagavatam is the creme de la creme of all the Vedas, being the natural commentary to Vedanta Sutra. And so it's within our hearts, and we must remember that as we go in our day-to-day existence to overcome the potential drowning within the three modes. So Amiya Vilas Prabhu Maharaj is somebody that I see every morning during japa period, and he is consistently relishing the talks within the nectar of devotion, and he is always very happy to explain that and share some of those deep meanings. He's always studying very deeply the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, right? So it's that science of how we can actually attain that happiness that we're all looking for. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. And so it's the Bhagavats that we should really take advantage of and learn from in order to help dive deeper within our own consciousness to avoid all of the dukkha that we continuously see from creation, maintenance, and destruction. Then after Amiya Vilas Swami speaks, we will have Nikuñja-bihari Prabhu give a nice 3-hour katha on it, because one thing that's so nice is I'm able to see his association on a regular basis, and he is constantly absorbed in how to explain, how to serve, and how to expand upon the teachings of Bhagavatam in everyday life. And so I'm consistently seeing his engagement and his determination. So we're in for a real treat by having these two great personalities speak. So with that, I would like to ask Amiya Vilas Maharaj to say a few words. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Am I sit or stand?
Maharaj, please. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
tato jayamudiraye. So, we are speaking on Krishna's energies. This is from elevation to Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada is nicely explaining, we are Krishna's part and parcels, have been created to give pleasure to Krishna. The chief pleasure potency is Radharani. So Radha Krishna are always together, whereas the material energy is conducted by the external potency, Maya. The spiritual world is conducted by the internal potency, Radharani. We often pray to Radharani because she is the pleasure potency of Krishna. The very word Krishna means all attractive, but Radharani is so great that she attracts Krishna. If Krishna is always attractive to everyone, and Radharani is attracted to Krishna, how can we imagine the position of Srimati Radharani? We should try humbly to understand, offer our obeisances to saying, Radharani, you are so dear to Krishna. You are daughter of King Vrishabhanu. You are Krishna, beloved. We offer respectful obeisances unto you. Radharani is very dear to Krishna. And if we approach Krishna through the mercy of Radharani, we can easily attain him. If Radharani recommends a devotee, Krishna immediately accepts him, however foolish he may be. Consequently, in Vrindavan, we find that the devotee chants Radharani's name more often than Krishna's. Wherever we go to India, we will find the devotee calling Jai Radhe. We should be more interested in worshipping Radharani, for however fallen we may be. If somehow or other we can please her, we can very easily understand Krishna. If we try to understand Krishna by speculative process, we will have to spend many lifetimes of speculation. But we take to devotional service, just try to please Radharani, then Krishna can be easily realized. Radharani is such a great devotee that she can deliver Krishna. Okay?
Anything you want.
No,
Very nice.
time is more time.
Yeah, almost.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for your wonderful on this Ekadasi. You are all hearing about Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
It's so nice to have presence of Maharaj here.
So today's sponsor of this Bhāgavata-kathā is Sumita Sen-Gupta. And in order so that her family may benefit speaking of Krishna Katha, there is a sankalpa involved, which is known as a resolution. We all, those who are hearing, those who are present here, those who are not present, please pray for that Sen-Gupta family who has come up with this idea of spreading Krishna consciousness. So that sankalpa we will be chanting in this fashion. All we do is pinpoint the particular year, the month, the fortnight, the week, the day of week, constellation, sun sign, moon sign, place, time, purpose of the event, and the resolution, etc., etc. Om Srimad Bhagavato Mahapurushasya Vishnuragnya Pravartamanasya Adya Brahmana Dvitiye Parardhe Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvata Manvantare Ashtavinshati Tame Kaliyuge Kalipratamacharane Amerika Khande Amerika Deshe New York Radha Govinda Namane Kshetre Shalivahan Shake Baddhavatare Anandanamane Samvatsare Dakshin Ayaneshi Suryo Shradruto Ashvinamase Shuklapakshe Ekadashi Tito Budhavasare Shasatara Nakshatre Tularashi Sthiteshi Surye Kumbharashi Sthiteshi Chandre Devaguru Shesheshu Yatha Yatha Rashistana Sthiteshu Satsuvevam Gunavisheshana Vishisthayam Shubhapunyatito Mama Atmana Shruti Smriti Puranokta Phalapraptardham Shri Shri Radha Govinda Prasad Siddhi Dwara Bhakti Gnana Vairagya Yoganam Nirantar Vruddhyartham Atma Gnana Siddhyartham Asmakam Samagra Krishna Bhavana Sangasa Bhakta Mandala Kshem Ayuhu Arogya Stairya Virya Vijay Vanchitartha Adhivyadi Jara Mrityu Vayashok Nivruttaye Trividutap Utpattaye Shantaye आयु कामार्थे पुष्टि कामार्थे तुष्टि कामार्थे रागद्वेष समग्र क्लेश उच्चाट भय व्याधि विनाशार्थे जन्म कुंडलियायाम विरोधकृत वर्ष कुंडलियामान दुष्टस्थान इत्यादि राहु केतु पर्यंतानाम ग्रहणम जनित जायमान जयस्यमाने सर्वोपद्रव निवृत्तये महाव्याधि कोविड कोरोना इत्यादि रोग हरणार्थे निरोगी स्वास्थ्य प्राप्त्यर्थम चतुर्विध पुरुषार्थ प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री गुरु कृपा कृष्ण प्रेम प्राप्त्यर्थम तथा शारीरिक मानसिक वाचिक सुख शक्ति शांति निर्वग्ने प्राप्त्यर्थम श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराणम पूजिए। तदंतर काश्यप गोत्रे उत्पन्न सुमित सेनगुप्ता परिवार लाभार्थे भागवत कथा पठनम अहम करिष्ये। So this was this resolution in our heart, and we offer these flower petals to Srimad Bhagavatam to begin the katha. Om Malyadini Sugandhini Mallatadane Prabhu Madattani Pushpani Gruhana Parameshwaram Ramyam Shrovidam Divyam Sarasukyam Karmashvam Asanam Chamadattam Gruhana Parameshwaram. So, as you know, Sumita Sengupta has sponsored this particular Krishna Katha. And what I have to say about it, that karmana jayate jantuhu karmanyeva viliyate. What it means? That based on our good or bad karmas only, we experience birth, death, happiness, distress, fear, comforts, wealth, love, and hatred from the family and friends. Out of hundreds of our congregation members, when a person like Sumita Sengupta comes forward and sponsors events like Bhāgavata-kathā, encourages us to serve Shri Shri Radha Govinda with the highest standard that Srila Prabhupada always appreciated. So, at this moment, let us appreciate Srila Prabhupada's presence also. He is right next to me sitting on a Vyasasana, and he is also listening the Bhāgavata-kathā that we are about to chant. First, let us bow down at the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada with all the humility at our command, and earnestly pray that by His mercy we shall be delivered from the mire of delusion in which we are at present so sunk. Let us admit that we are nothing but tiny little servants of the Almighty Absolute Godhead. Realize through the unflinching mercy of our divine spiritual master and the only well-wisher, let us thank him wholeheartedly. We offer our most respectful obeisances at the lotus feet of His Divine Grace, Om Vishnupada-Paramhans, Parivragacharya Ashtotra Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and by His mercy to the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, to Lord Chaitanya and his eternal associates, to Sri Sri Radha Govindaji, and to Supreme Transcendental Literature Srimad Bhagavatam. By the causeless mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we have been able to approach the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, Srila Jiva Goswami, Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Srila Sridhar Swami, and other great Vaishnava Acharya, by carefully studying their liberated commentaries on Srimad Bhagavatam. We are the insignificant servants of our spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada. And by his mercy, we were being allowed to serve him through the presentation of Srimad Bhagavatam today. So, the purpose is to guide one towards life's ultimate goal through its profoundly, its transcendent sweetness and simplicity. Srimad Bhagavatam provides opportunity to taste fruit of bhakti concisely and eloquently. For those who are comparatively neophytes, this allows one to gain a tangible appreciation and understanding with very little expenditure of the time or energy. Devotees who are genuinely aspiring to advance in their spiritual life will surely approve our effort, just as a truly sincere student always appreciates presentation of another sincere student. So, thank you for coming and turning on Srimad Bhagavatam. It is very nectarian literature, and we begin with a little prayer given in Srimad Bhagavatam. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Maruta Stunvanti Dive Stave Vede Sangha Padakramo Upanishade Gayantiyam Samga Dhyanavastita Tat Gatena Manasa Pashyantiyam Yogino Yasyantam Navidu Sura Suragana Devaya Tasme Namah. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Unto that personality whom Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Rudra and Maruts praise by chanting transcendental hymns and reciting the Vedas with all their corollaries, Padakrama and Upanishads, to whom the chanters of Samaveda always sing, whom the perfected yogis see within their minds after fixing themselves in trance and absorbing themselves within him, and whose limit can never be found by any demigod or demon. Unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, I offer my humble obeisances. Very nice. Dhyana avasthita tadgatena manasa pashyanti yam yogino. When we sit in meditation and we focus our mind, our body, our soul, and meditate on the names of Krishna, on the forms of Krishna, on the pastimes of Krishna, on entourage of Krishna, on all the paraphernalias of Krishna, then what happens? The result is Pashintayam Yogino. Actually, Krishna starts showing himself to us, and we can visualize all the pastimes that he performed on this mortal world. The first thing I did, I chanted the most favorite bhajan of Srila Prabhupada. Jai Radha Madhav Nikuñja-bihari, Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari, Yashoda Nandana Vrajajana Nandana, Jamana Tira Vanachari. Jai Radha Madhav Nikuñja-bihari. So, this was the most favorite bhajan of Srila Prabhupada. One time in Gorakhpur, also in Surat and some other places, while Srila Prabhupada was chanting, then all of a sudden he went into a trance and he just lost himself in visualizing the pastimes of Lord Sri Krishna. Because the song itself says that Krishna used to roam around with his girlfriends and boyfriends, the cowherd man and woman, freely on the bank of Yamuna, and used to perform many, many pastimes. So, Srila Prabhupada was actually into seeing, visualizing, experiencing the pastimes of Lord Sri Krishna. And at that time, he went into trance. He didn't realize that hundreds of people are listening to him. He's sitting on a Vyasasana. He forgot everything and he just started, just like we are watching a video or movie or we get lost. Similarly, Srila Prabhupada went into trance. And devotees were worried about it. What happened to Srila Prabhupada? Is he okay physically? But after a while he came back and then he said, that's all for today. Whatever I wanted to experience in my life, I did it while singing this bhajan. So, it's very important what we speak, what we chant, what we think. Krishna is always there. And he is showing ourselves one or the other way. So, Sumitaji is here. Please come here and show your face to the congregation. I am very proud of you. I just said that karmana jayate jantu karmanye viliyate. It is not that you were to bring it here. Pick up this. Bring it near you. Yeah. Okay. Mataji, you want to say something?
Namaskar. Namaskar to everybody listening. We're very blessed. Thank you very much for doing the Srimad Bhagavatam, for Lok Kalyan, for all the people who are here, for all the people who are everywhere. I'm praying to Ma Radha, Lord Krishna, Shri Balaram, that there will be an end to their suffering and everything should be good in every which way, and we should all be in the path of liberation to be with God. So thank you for listening, and please, ye shravan kariye ye katha ko. Please enjoy in the delight of the pastimes of God. Namaste.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
In this
Hare
temple we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. All the devotees, no matter in which circumstances we have to chant 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And that is the order given by Srila Prabhupada. So everybody is chanting that, especially today is Ekadashi. So he says, if you have more time, because you save time in cooking and eating and all that, so he says, please chant few more rounds. So today, in the presence of Srimati Sumita Sengupta and Shri Radha Govind Srila Prabhupada will begin Srimad Bhāgavatam. Srimad Bhāgavatam begins with a Gayatri mantra. Where is the Gayatri mantra here? So you listen the verse. Janmadhyasya yatonvayadi taratas Sharteshva vignasvarat Tene brahmarudaya adi kavayen Muhyantiya suraya Tejo vari mruda yatha vinimayo Yattatrisargo mrusha Damna svena sada nirasta kuhakam Satyam param dhimahi. Dhimahi, wherever this word dhimahi comes, it becomes Gayatri mantra. So in the end also, it concludes with the word dhimahi. So the literature which begins with Gayatri mantra and which ends with Gayatri mantra, that is known as Srimad Bhāgavatam. So this is a very sacred literature. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. It says, only because of Lord Krishna do the material universes temporarily manifested by the reactions of the mode of material nature appear factual, although they are unreal. I meditate upon Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, for He is the absolute truth. Yatradhikrutta Gayatri Varnate Dharma Vistaraha Vatrasurvadopetam Tad Bhāgavatam Ishyate. What is the Srimad Bhāgavatam? It begins with Gayatri Mantra, ends with Gayatri Mantra. Dharma prognita kaitavatri paramo Nirmatsaranam satam Vedyam vastavamatra vastu shivadam Tapatrayon mulanam Srimad Bhāgavate Mahamunikrute Kimva Parerishvara Sadyorud avarudyate trakrutibhi Sushrubhisat takshana. So, this particular mantra, we should say, instead of verse or shloka, is translated by Srila Prabhupada. And he says, completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated, this Bhagavad Purana propounds the highest truth which is understandable to the devotees who are fully pure in heart. The highest truth is a reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam, complied by the great sage Vyasadeva in his maturity, is sufficient in itself for God realization.
What is the need of any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within his heart. So I hope you know the condition. Here Srila Prabhupada explains that you be attentive. You focus your mind on Krishna or only, and you can just drive and at the same time try to meditate on Krishna or finish your rounds, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. No, you will come across accident. So the thing is that you have to fully absorb your mind, your heart, your soul into Lord Sri Krishna. Narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayam mudirayet. Every scripture has a Mangalacharana. And this is the Mangalacharana, some auspicious verse to begin the scripture. So, in our temple also, Srila Prabhupada has recommended that we should chant this particular shloka and then begin the katha. Before reciting this Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead, Narayan, unto Nar-Narayan, Rishi, the supreme human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. So there are ways and ways to please these personalities like Krishna himself and Nar-Narayana, Mother Saraswati, and Vyasadeva, etc. We don't have much time to actually go into everyone to please by chanting. But Mother Saraswati, who is the goddess of learning, and we need her blessing today to go through this few hours of Krishna Katha. And that is why we need her blessings, and we pray. And wherever you are, try to meditate on Mother Saraswati. And I will sing the verse that's given in Srimad Bhagavatam. Ya kundendru tushar har dhavana Ya shubhravastravruta Ya veena varadanda manditakra Ya shveta padmasana Ya Brahma Chuta Shankara Prabhutibir Devai Sada Vandita Samam Patu Saraswati Bhagavati Nishesh Japa. And it says now, Shunvatam Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Rudhi Anantastohiya Badrani Vidunati Suratsatam. Shri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, who is the Paramatma, super soul in everyone's heart, and the benefactor of the truthful devotees, cleanses desires for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee, who has developed the urge to hear his messages, which are in themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted. So it basically does laundry, cleanses the desire for material enjoyment. Yes, our minds are dirty. And that's why we need to clean it by listening to Krishna Katha.
नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठकी. By regularly listening to Srimad Bhagavatam and by rendering the service to the pure devotees, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed. And loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. So, it is not like a one-day business, or even not even a saptah, not even a 7-day business. A lot of people, commercial, they try to push the concept of 7 days listening Bhagavatam. But Srila Prabhupada, every single day, if you come at 8 o'clock, sharp at 8 o'clock in this temple, we recite Srimad Bhagavatam and read every word of it, translation of it, all the purport that Srila Prabhupada has given, not only, but our own realization also we try to talk about. So Mataji, I request you that it is not today you sponsor is fine, but you are sponsoring also for the rest of the life. Every single day, whenever you have time, 8 o'clock, we rain or shine, whatever may happen. It was a time when there was a 6 inch of water a few days before in this temple room. 6 inch of water. Can you believe that? It rained or whatever happened. But we cleaned this place and then we did Bhāgavata-kathā. So this is the spirit Srila Prabhupada has given us. The rain or shine, you must read Srimad Bhagavatam. So, Krishna Katha, of course you are listening today. But from tomorrow you are invited. And all of you, those who are listening, at any time, 8 o'clock, sharp in the morning, will be chanting Srimad Bhagavatam. Nigamakal-patoro galita-phalam Shukha-mukhad mukhadrabya-sanyutam Pibata Bhagavatam rasamalayam Muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavukam. So, here Srila Prabhupada is trying to give its translation that, O expert and thoughtful man, relish with Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of desired tree of Vedic literature. It emanated from the lips of Sri Shukadeva Goswami. Therefore, this fruit has become even more tasteful, although its nectarian juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls. So, even the liberated souls will relish this because it's all about Krishna. And Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The conclusion of Srimad Bhagavatam is given, Kayena vacha manasindriyava buddhyatmanava prakriti svabhavat karomiyadya sakalam parasme narayana eti samarpayeta. We always chant. If you go to Hindu temple or any other temple, as soon as they finish the arti, first thing they chant is this particular mantra from Srimad Bhagavatam. So it says, in accordance with the particular nature one has acquired in conditioned life, whatever one does with his hands, with his words, with his senses, with his intellectual aspects, or purified or unpurified, one should offer to the Supreme, thinking this is for the pleasure of Supreme Personality of Lord Narayana. So whatever you do, your eyes, your hands, and we had a Ambarish Maharaj, he was a king. But he says, my hands will wash the floor, altar for God. My eyes will always see the form of the Lord. My ears will always chant the names
and Katha of Sri Krishna or Radha Krishna. My feet will always walk and go to different pilgrimage. I will only eat prasadam that is offered to Radha Govinda. So this way, he spent all his life utilizing his body in service of Krishna. Rishikesha Sevaya. What it is, the Rishikesh means the master of the senses. He is the master of senses. So why not use our senses into his service? He is the master. So whatever senses you have, whatever activities that you are doing with those senses, you should be offering to Lord Sri Krishna. So this is the glorification of Srimad Bhagavatam. Now, from beginning to end, the Srimad Bhagavatam is full of narrations that encourages renunciation of material life, as well as nectarian accounts of Lord Hari's transcendental pastimes, which give ecstasy to the saintly devotees and demigods. The Bhagavatam is the essence of all Vedanta philosophy because its subject matter is absolute truth, which, while non-different from the spirit soul, is ultimate reality, one without a second. The goal of this literature is exclusively devotional service unto the supreme truth. So a service, that's the word, service. We have to serve him with all our senses. And then it says, Srimad Bhāgavatam Puranam Yad Vaishvananam Priyam Yasmin Paramahansamekam Amalam Gnanam Param Giyate Tatra Gnana Viraga Bhakti Saitam Naishkarmama Vishkrutam Tachurman Supatan Vicharna Parum Bhaktya Vimuchyanara. Srimad Bhagavatam is spotless Purana. It is most dear to Vaishnavas because it describes the pure and supreme knowledge of Paramhamsas. This Bhagavatam reveals means for becoming free from all material work. Together with the process of transcendental knowledge, renunciation and devotion. Anyone who seriously tries to understand Srimad Bhagavatam, who properly hears and chants it with devotion, becomes completely liberated. Kasme yena vaibhasito yamatulo gnana pradipa pura tadrupena charadaya munaye krishnaya tadrupina yogindraya tadatmanata bhagavat taya karunyatasa tashruddham vimalam vishokamrutam satyam param dhimahi. So here, the first one started with dhimahi and it ends here with dhimahi. So, this is between two Gayatri mantras. I meditate upon the pure and spotless supreme absolute truth, who is free from suffering and death, and who is the beginning, personally revealed this incomparable torchlight of knowledge to Brahma. So here it's said that
First, Krishna knew Srimad Bhagavatam, but then he spoke it to his son Brahma. And then what happened? Brahma then spoke it to sage Narada, who narrated it to Krishna Dvaipanya Vyasadeva. Srila Vyasadeva revealed this Bhagavatam to greatest sages Shukadeva Goswami, and Shukadeva mercifully spoke it to Maharaja Parikshit. So this is a Guru Parampura in which Krishna speaks Srimad Bhagavatam, whatever I am saying right now, reading or trying to pass on to you, is coming directly from Lord Sri Krishna. He gave it to Brahma. Brahma taught it to Narada. Narada taught it to Maharishi Vedvyas. Vedvyas prepared his son to recite Srimad Bhagavatam, and ultimately when Parikshit Maharaj was spending his last 7 days at the bank of Ganges, at that time Shukadeva Goswami narrated this Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. So, first, the whole parampara is explained here. Sri Krishna, Brahma, Narada, Vyasa, Madhva, Padmanabha, Nruhari, Madhava, Akshobhya, Jayatirtha, Gnana Sindhu, Dayanidhi, Vidyanidhi, Gajendra, Jayadharma, Purushottama, Brahmana Tirtha, Vyasa Tirtha, Lakshmipati, Madhavendra Puri, Ishwar Puri, Nityananda Maharaj, Advaita Acharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami, Swarupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Krishnadas Kaviraj, Narottama Das Thakur, Vishwanath Chakravarti, Baladev Vidya Vibhushan, Jagannath, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Gaur Keshwar Das Maharaj, and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Ji, and finally A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So Mataji, this is Prabhupada, and behind those you will see 4 pictures. That is his guru. The first picture is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj. And next to him is his spiritual master, then Bhakti Vinod Thakur and Jagannath Babaji. In between over there is a Gaur Kishore Das Babaji. So this is a parampara. Up on the balcony you see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, and then Gadadhar Prabhu and Srinivas Thakur. So all these personalities, we have taken initiation in this parampara, and these are the actual Shiksha Guru as well as Diksha Guru. And at this moment I would like to add His Holiness Radha Govinda Swami as my Shiksha Guru, and His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj as well as His Holiness Gaur Govinda Maharaj as my Diksha Guru. So we pass this torch of knowledge through this parampara. Nana Shastra Vicharanek Nipuno Saddharma Sastapako Lokanam Hitakarano Tribhuvane Manya Sharanya Karo Radha Krishna Padaravinda Bhajanam Nande Namataliko Vande Rupa Sanatan Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako. So this way, there are 18,000 verses I can sing here for the rest of my life. They are so melodious, so beautiful, and full of meaning. And finally, we have to pray to Lord Krishna. Bhave bhave yatha bhakti, padeyostva jayate, Tatha kurusva devesha natastvam no yata Prabhu. O Lord of the Lords, O Master, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Shri Krishna, please grant us pure devotion and service at your lotus feet, life after life. It's not just question of one life only. Devotees would like to serve Krishna life after life. Bhave bhave. Nama sankirtanam yasya sarvapa pranashanam pranamo dukha shamanastam namami hari param. The congregational chanting of Lord's holy names destroy all sinful reactions, and the offering of obeisances unto Lord relieves all material sufferings. Therefore, we offer our respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Lord Hari. So, this is just the beginning in order to introduce Srimad Bhagavatam. Now, we will also go into the details. If you want to be comfortable, Mataji, because you will... Are you comfortable? Yeah? You sure? Because sometimes it's, when you are sitting in a sofa or couch, and all of a sudden you have to sit on the floor, it really bothers sometimes. So, Mataji was also speaking something in Hindi, and Srimad Bhagavatam is actually glorified in Hindi in this way. Mahapurana Bhagavata Niramala Shukmukha Bigalita Nigam Kalpafala Paramananda Sudara Samayakala Lilarati Rasa Rasanidhana Kalimala Mathani Tripat Nivarini Janma Mrityu Bhaya Bhav Bhaya Harini Sevata Satata Sakala Sukhakarini Suma Aushodhi Hari Charitagani Vishaya Vilasa Vimoha Vinashini Vimala Viraga Viveka Vikashini Bhāgavata-kathā Rahasya Prakashini Parama Jyoti Paramatma Gnani Paramahans Muni Mana Ullasini Rasika Radaya Rasaras Vilasini Bhukti Mukti Rati Prema Sudasini Katha Akinchana Priya Sujanaki. So, it's all about Srimad Bhagavatam, but all it does is every single step. There are 576,000 words in this particular Bhagavatam. There are 18,000 verses in Srimad Bhagavatam. There are 12 cantos in Srimad Bhagavatam and 335 chapters in Srimad Bhagavatam. If you want to hear every word of that, you should come 8 o'clock in the morning and we'll continue reading Srimad Bhagavatam. So, it also describes, if you look at Shri Radha Govinda today, it's Ekadashi, and they are dressed very beautifully in wonderful outfits. And the way it is described, I will try to sing in a form of a bhajan. Adaram madhuram vadanam madhuram nayanam madhuram hasitam madhuram radaya madhuram gamanam madhuram madhuradipate rakhilam madhuram vachanam madhuram charitam madhuram vasanam madhuram valitam madhuram Chalitam maduram brahmitam maduram Maduradipate rakhilam maduram Venu maduro renu madura Pani madura pado maduram Nrutyam maduram sakhyam maduram Maduradipate rakhilam maduram Geetam maduram Pitam maduram Bhuktam maduram Suptam maduram Rupam maduram Tilakam maduram Maduradipate rakhilam maduram Karanam maduram Taranam maduram Haranam maduram Smaranam maduram Vamitam maduram Shamitam maduram Maduradipate rakhilam maduram. The word maduram is repeated here 5,000 times. Why? Because other means the lips. Lips of Krishna is so sweet. Vadanam, the face of Krishna is very sweet. Nayanam means eyes of Krishna is very sweet. Hasitam, his smile is very sweet. Radham Madhuram means his heart is very sweet. And Vachanam Madhuram, whatever he speaks, whatever he sings is sweet. Charitam, his character is sweet. Vasanam, whatever dress that he is wearing is sweet. And Charitam, the way he walks is also sweet. Brahmitam, the way he is roaming around is also sweet. Venu Madhuro means his flute is very wonderful. Renu Madhuram, the lotus dust of his lotus feet is also very sweet. Pani Madhura, his hands are sweet. Pado Madhura, his feet are sweet. Nrutyam Madhura, the way he dancing is also sweet. Sakhyam Madhura, all his friends and family members, Gopal, they are all sweet. Geetam Madhuram, whatever he sings is sweet. Pitam Madhuram, the pitambar, the yellow garment that he is wearing, that is all sweet. Muktam Madhuram, Suptam Madhuram, Rupam Madhuram, the whole total personality is Madhur, sweet. Tilakam, he has applied the tilak over his forehead, that is also very sweet. Karanam Madhuram, whatever he does is sweet. Haranam Madhuram, his hurry, he is taking away and stealing butter, that is pastimes also sweet. And Smaranam Madhuram, thinking of Krishna is also very sweet. And Madhuradipate Rakhilam Madhuram, it is all sweet. It is like a sugar cane. No matter from where you touch your tongue to the sugar cane, it's going to taste sweet. Similarly, in whatever form you think of Krishna, it's going to be sweet, nothing but sweet. And that is why Shlokard Shlokapadam va Pathed Bhāgavatam chaya Nityam Punanam avapnoti Rajasuyascha medayo. Shlok Ardha. Ardha means half. Even the half of the verse you read, or listen, or chant, or think of it. Shlokapadam. Not even a half verse, but even half of the half verse. Pathed Bhagavat means if you read, write, or chant, Nityam Purnam Avapnoti Rajasuyasya Medayo. When you do the Rajasuya Yagna, that much benefit you have it in reading even a quarter verse of Srimad Bhagavatam. Durlabheva-kathā loke Srimad Bhāgavatam koti janma samuttena punya nevat labhyate. In this material world,
Everything is available. If you try real hard, sincerely, honestly, it's not difficult to achieve anything this material world. But Durlabheva-katha loke, but having Bhāgavata-kathā or Shri Krishna-katha readily available, somebody is telling you, that's something that you have to have earned from your previous lives. If it is not there, you will never have that. Never. You will have all kind of excuses that, oh, I have a doctor's appointment. Oh, I got to work. Oh, I have to feed my children. Oh, I got to take care of my tenant. This, that, any excuse you can give. But Bhagavatam is not in your luck, and that is why it happens. Teniyam Vangmaya Murti Pratyaksha Vartate Hari Sevanat Shravanat Pathat Darshanat Papanashini. It doesn't matter whether you understand English or no, whether you understand Sanskrit or no, whether you even listen to it or no. It doesn't matter. Vangmaya Murti. As soon as you see the book, just seeing the book of Bhagavatam will benefit you. Pratyaksha Vartate Hari. Just to be in presence of Srimad Bhagavatam, you will be benefited. Sevanat, Shravanat. When you really worship it, definitely you will get benefit. But Shravanat, when you listen, you will get more benefit. And Pathat, when you really read it, you get it. But otherwise, Darshanat Papanashini, even by looking at it, all the sinful activities that you have accumulated throughout your millions and zillions of births in your past, that will be vanquished, they will be evaporated, they will be cleansed. And that's the promise of Lord Sri Krishna. And that's why he came on this world. Why he came? What was the purpose? Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvhavati bharata abhyuthanam dharmasya tadatmyanam srujamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So it is his duty to help us. Glanir bhavati bharata. Whenever there is a decline in religion, Krishna must be there. Abhyuthanam dharmasya tadatmanam srujamyam paritranaya sadhunam. The devotees, what do we have? We get up 3 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 we have Mangala Arati. So we wake up the deities at 3:45 in the morning. We knock on the door and we ask Krishna, please wake up from your sleep. We know it's early, but it's a Brahma Muhurat. So Krishna, please rise. Uttishta Uttishta Govinda, Uttishta Garudatvaja, Uttishta Kamalakanta, Trilokyam Mangalam Kuru. If you keep sleeping, then who will really purify us? Who will sanctify this place? Who will give such a wonderful darshan to you? So, that is the secret. And then we give him the makhan misri, all kind of sweets, wash him, put him nicely, bring him from bed and bring him to the altar.
And then 4:30, as the conch shell sounds, we start chanting Mangala Arati. So that is our schedule. All the way up to 9:30, 10 o'clock, devotees have no time but serving Krishna 7 times, Arati, offering, Tulsi Arati, Guru Arati, Srimad Bhagavatam class, Gita class. Unlimited services we have. So, उत्तम श्लोक चरितम चकार भगवान ऋषि निश्रेयसाय लोकस्य धन्यम स्वस्ति अयनम महत्. So, not only Maharishi Vedyas was the incarnation of God, but whatever he wrote, this particular book, Srimad Bhagavatam, is the literally incarnation of God and is complied by Srila Vyasadeva, the incarnation of God. It is meant for the ultimate good of all the people, and it is all successful, all blissful, and all perfect. Krishne swadham upagate dharmagnanadi bihi sah kalo nasta drashtam esha puranarko dhunoditah. This Bhagavad Purana is as brilliant as the sun, and it has arisen just after the departure of Lord Shri Krishna to his own abode, accompanied by religion, knowledge, etc. Persons who have lost their vision due to the dense darkness of ignorance in the age of Kali shall get light from this Purana. Na yat chitrapadam hare yasho jagat pavitram praguniti karichita tad vayasantirtha mushyanti manasa na yatra hansa niramantyu shikshayaha. So, it says here that those words which do not describe the glories of Lord, who alone can sanctify the atmosphere of the whole universe, are considered by saintly people to be like unto the place of pilgrimage for the crows. There are places where you will find crows, and they are partying on a stinking, dirty heaps of garbage. So, when we step out of this temple, that's what we see. The material world seems like heap of garbage. This is a very sanctified and purified place. So we invite all of you to come to Radha Govinda temple. Since all perfect persons are inhabitants of transcendental abode, they do not derive any pleasure outside of temple. That's why devotees spend 24 hours here. Tadvag visargo janatag viplavo yasmin pratishloka abaddhavati api namani anantasya shonkitani yat shrunvanti gayanti grunanti sadhavaham. We don't say that we are all perfect. We don't try to prove that Maharishi Vedyas was perfect. We don't want to prove that Srimad Bhagavatam is perfect. That's why this particular verse says, on the other hand, the literature which is full of descriptions of transcendental glories, of name, fame, forms, pastimes, etc., of the unlimited Supreme Lord, is a different creation, full of transcendental words, directed towards bringing about a revolution in the impious lives of words, misdirected civilization. Such transcendental literature, even though imperfectly composed, it is not composed perfectly, we admit that, are heard, sung, and accepted by purified men who are thoroughly honest. So if you are thoroughly honest, then you should be listening Srimad Bhagavatam. Here is a very beautiful poem given in it. Sarvamargeshu nasteshu kalocha khaladharmini Pashanda prachure loke Krishna eva gatir mama Mlecha kranteshu desheshu Papeka nileshu cha Satpira vyagra lokeshu Krishna eva gatir mama Gangadi tirthavaryeshu Dusterevavriteshviha Tirohitati deveshu Krishna eva gatir mama Ahankara vimudeshu Satsu papanuvartishu Labha pujartha yatneshu Krishna eva gatir mama Aparijnanasteshu Mantreshva vratayogishu Tirohitartha deveshu Krishna eva gatir mama Nanavada vinisteshu Sarvakarma pratadishu Pashande kaprayatneshu Krishna eva gatir mamam Ajamiladi doshanam Nashako nubhavestita Gnapita khilamatmya Krishna eva gatir mamam Prakruta sakala deva Ganitananda kambruhat Purnanando hari tasmat Krishna eva gatir mamam Viveka dhairya bhaktadir Rahitasya visheshatah Papa sakta dinasya Krishna eva gatir mamam Sarva samartha sahitam Sarvatreva akhilatkrutam Sharanasta samuddaram Krishna vigyapyam Krishna shramidam stotram Yapatet Krishna sannidho Tasya shrayo bhavet Krishna Iti Sri Vallabho Brahvid. This cunning age, when hypocrisy is prominent, and while every path of liberation is destroyed, surrender to Krishna is the only option. Surrender to Krishna. Kala dosha nidhe rajan asti heto mahan guna kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sanga param vrajet krute yad dhyayato vishnu tretayam yajato makhehi dvapare paricharyayam kalo tad hari kirtanad. So these are the four ways that if you study history, the human civilization, what has gone through in ages, 17,000, 28,000 years of Satyuga, 12,000 and 96,000 years of Dvapar Yuga, Treta Yuga, 8,000, 64,000, and 432,000 years of Kali Yuga. Kali is the age of hypocrisy and quarrel. So, in Satyuga, there was a way of pleasing Krishna, that you sit down in a meditation for 12,000 years and you will be liberated. Yes, we have only 100 years in Kali Yuga. So how can we even sit for 12,000 years to meditate? Tapascharya is not the way.
in this age. It's not the recommendation. In Treta Yuga, as you know, there were a lot of fire sacrifices and all that. In Dwapar Yuga also, there was a deity worship, and Lord Krishna himself was present, and you could actually serve him directly. That is not here right now. Now we are living in an age of hypocrisy and quarrel. So, Kalo yat Hari Kirtanam. In Kali Yuga, in this age of Kali, only alternative given is chanting the holy name of Krishna. Chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has recommended us. So, although Kali Yuga is ocean of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. Simply by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. So today we have to wrap up Srimad Bhagavatam. And when we wrap up, we should know the essence of it. What it has to say. It says so many things. All the devotees are glorified. Not only Krishna is glorified in Srimad Bhagavatam. The beauty of this scripture is that every devotee, call him a Dhruva or Prahlad or Ajamil, any devotee you take is there in Srimad Bhagavatam, and they are also glorified along with Lord Shri Krishna, and that is the spirit, or that's the beauty of this particular literature. So, we tell you what is actually the summum bonum, or the addition, the bottom line, or what you highline in Srimad Bhagavatam. What is the message? What it's trying to say? And that's exactly what it says. Bhutaya dhyayato Vishnu tretayam yajato makhehi dvapare paricharyayam kalo yat hari kirtana. So, Sankirtan Yagna, chanting holy name of God, is the only alternative. So we may be chanting 18,000 verses without even getting up from here, without food and drinks, and die like Parikshit Maharaj in 7 days. Yes, we can do that. But if you don't know the meaning of it, then it is very, very difficult. And that's why we tell you the final message of Srimad Bhagavatam. Yat krute dasabi varshes tretayam hayanena tat dvapare tasya masena ahoratrena tat polo. It takes 10 years in Satyuga, 1 year in Treta Yuga, 1 month in Dwapar Yuga, and only 1 night in a Kali Yuga to achieve desired result or bhakti. Whatever your desire could be, that can be fulfilled in 1 night only. If you chant Krishna's name sincerely, then that can be done within 1 night. It took 10 years. This is a survey, or what you call the calculations or history, or some notes which is already taken for the successful devotees. And they say it takes 10 years in Satyuga, 1 year in Treta Yuga, 1 month in Dwapar Yuga, and only 1 night in Kali Yuga. So, these are the messages from it. One who accepts the process of devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead will never blunder on his part in this world. Even while running with eyes closed, He will never trip or fall by grace of the Lord. Try it. You will fall. But if you are chanting Krishna's name, you will never fall. Nothing will stop you. Nothing will bother you in this material world. Occupational activities a man performs according to his own position are only so much useless labor if they do not provoke attraction for message of personality of Godhead. It's just a waste of time. People talk. Right. Yeah? But it's all useless. Unless you provoke the love of Godhead, then only it's a successful event. Whatever in achieved through Karma Yoga, Gnana Yoga, austerities, penances, and other processes, my devotees achieve simply by Bhakti Yoga. So that is why in Bhagavad-Gita also, if you read Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavad-Gita as it is, there is a Karma Yoga. But he is not stressing on Karma Yoga. There is a Gnana Yoga, of course, but he is not stressing on Gnana Yoga. There is a Dhyana Yoga, but he is not stressing on Dhyana Yoga. Bhakti Yoga. You have to have bhakti. I'll give the example that someone is coming to have a dinner. There was a movie, Who is Coming to the Dinner, right? So here, someone is coming to the dinner. And what happens? The person has to know how to cook. So he has a cookbook in which he says, I need this, I need that, I need that. All the ingredients that is required for making a dinner, he has everything. Then he's looking into the recipe, how to make it. So he is following the recipe, the proportion of ingredients and making it good. So that is called a Gnana Yoga. When you have knowledge of the things, that is simply a Gnana Yoga. And the Karma Yoga, actually you light up the stove, you roll the rotis, or you fry it, whatever you do with your body, and cook it, that is a Karma Yoga. Gnana Yoga is different. Gnana is how to cook is one thing, and cooking is second thing, which is a Karma Yoga. But Bhakti Yoga comes, who is coming to dinner? And my son-in-law is coming to the dinner. Oh, he likes this, he likes this, he likes this. You have in the mind, all the time you are thinking, oh, I forgot about this, I must have it. You go and get it. Yeah, I must prepare before my son-in-law is coming. That is the bhakti. When you do it, the knowledge is perfect. Your karma, the way you are cooking is perfect. Whatever you cooked comes out great. Why? Because it is to the taste of the son-in-law. So same thing, when devotees are cooking for Krishna, Krishna is in their mind. Oh, I am cooking for Krishna. So the knowledge comes. It doesn't matter. Oh, I am from Russia, I don't know how to cook Indian food. That's all. Cookbook is there. Look into that. Ingredients are there. The process is given. Recipe is there. Follow it. And somehow or other, because of the Bhakti Yoga, because love for Krishna, everything comes out beautiful. No complaint about food. Everybody is fighting for Mahaprasad. Why? Because it comes out good. And that's Bhakti Yoga is very, very important here. So,
Srimad Bhagavatam, it says all the katha, Puranas are beginning with Naimisharanya. Ekada Naimisharanya Rushashonakada Praparchurmunaya sarve Sutam Pauranikam Kalu Naimishe Animishe Kshetra Rushashonakadaya Satram Sarvagalokaya Sasra Samamasata Saekada Tumana Prartha Hruta Hrutagnaya Sakrutam Sutamasinam Praparshurdamadarad. So, this is the scenario here. Once, about 5,000 years ago, sometimes after the disappearance of Lord Krishna, great sages headed by Shaunaka assembled at Naimisharanya to perform an extensive series of sacrifices. One day, after finishing their morning duties, including the performance of Agnihotra sacrifice, the sages very respectfully seated Srila Sutta Goswami upon the Vyasasan and then made the following 6 inquiries. So they are asking 6 questions. So Srimad Bhagavatam is nothing but the answers to those 6 questions. This is an answer book. And the questions are asked by the sages who are very, very intelligent people. Because just like in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna is asking questions to Krishna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Not for himself, for the benefit of people. He is considering the people that people in this age are dull-headed, no memory, no understanding whatsoever. So, he is asking the questions that will benefit us. And up to today, it is proved that every verse, the 700 verses, out of that, every one is actually helping us in living a better life. So, question number 1. Tattatatran sayushmana bhavatyad vinishitam pussame kantatashreyas tannan sansatumarhasi. Number 1 is, please explain to us what you ascertain to be the absolute and ultimate good for the people in general. They don't say, sir, I got a headache, what should I do? Oh, I'm poor, I need a job, where should I apply? So these kind of questions are not asked for themselves. Here, the question is very clear. Please explain to us what you ascertain to be the absolute and ultimate good for the people in general. They are worried about you and me only. That's why the first question is asked that. The second question is asked, Burini buri karmani shrotavyani vibhagasha atasado yatsaram samudruto manishayam. The second question is say, please select the essence of all sacred texts and explain it to us for the good of the people,
so that their hearts may become fully satisfied. When you eat, sometimes you are not satisfied. But then you eat something, they serve you something, and you say, oh, now I can't eat anymore. I'm satisfied. Little more? No, 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 no. I'm satisfied. I'm fully satisfied. So, how come people don't get the satisfaction out of the different kathas? So please, narrate us. Select the essence of the sacred text and explain it to us for the good of the people, so that their hearts may become fully saturated and satisfied. The third question, Sutajjanasi badram te Bhagavan sattvatam pati Devakya vasudevasya jato yasya chikirshayam. And then they say, O Sutta Goswami, you know for what purpose the Supreme Lord appeared in the womb of Devaki and played the part of a human being. Why God has to come in a form of a human being to this mortal world? What was his purpose behind it? Can you tell us? So this was the third question. And the fourth question is, Taskarmanyudarani parigitani surbhi bruhina shraddhananam lilayadaditikalam. Fourth question is that we are very eager to learn about him and his incarnations. We heard that Matsyam Kurmam Varaham cha Narasingha cha Vamanam Ramam 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 Krishnam Buddham Kalkim Namamyam. Matsya, he come in form of a fish. Why he took this Matsya-avatar? Why he came as in form of a fish? Kurma, we heard he came as a tortoise, in the form of a tortoise. What was the purpose? To come and perform pastimes of Kurma-avatar. Varaha, he came as Varaha and he performed the pastimes, killed Hiranyaksha. What was this? Purpose behind it. Narasi, he came as Narsiha. Over there we have a picture of Narsiha Deva. And he's killing Hiranyakashipu. That is also there. And his most lovable child, Bhakta Prahlad, is also standing next to, in that painting. You can see that's a Narasimha avatar. Why God has to take a form of a half man and half lion? Please explain it. Vaman, he came as a dwarf, a little Brahmana boy. What was the purpose behind this? Why is to become a Vaman avatar? Ramam, he came as a Parshuram. Why? Ramam, again Ramam, he came as Sitaram. Sitaram, Lakshmana, Hanuman, and he prayed this Ramayana. What was the meaning behind this? What was the purpose? What was the intention of all these things? Ramam, he came as Balaram also, and he performed the pastimes. Please tell us. Buddham, he came as Lord Buddha. What was the necessary for preaching something which was already there, and he had to change everything and preach the community or the society and give some other kind of message? Kalki, what's the reason of Kalki avatar? So all this incarnation we are very eager to know. Next time, Mataji, when you sponsor, I'll be singing Srila Prabhupada's beautiful bhajan. He is giving a small bhajan in which the whole Bhagavatam, you can say, it is narrated, And
Keshavadruta Meena Sharira Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare. Similarly, like Meena Sharira means Matsya Avatar, and similarly he is singing all the way up to Kalki Avatar, and then he explains the different incarnation of Lord Sri Krishna. So in this particular question, they want to know all about Krishna. His incarnation, and so please narrate to us wonderful transcendental pastimes he performed during his appearance. So, finally they asked the last question that Bruhi Yogeshwara Krishna Brahmanye Dharmarmani Swam Kastam Dhunopetam Dharmakam Sharanam Gatam. Finally they say, now that Lord Krishna has departed from this material world and gone to his own abode, where can we find the true principles of religion? We desire to hear these teachings that were imparted by previous acharyas. For such hearing and chanting is always uplifting. Who is there sincerely desiring to become delivered from the vices of degraded age of quarrel, and will not be willing to hear the glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead? So now, Sri Krishna is no longer on this earth. So, question is that what exactly happened, and what exactly happened, and we would like to know all that. So since Mataji is here, and from the last name you can always say that she must be from Bangladesh. Where are you from? India?
India, Patna.
Oh, very good. I see. But you understand Bengali?
I understand.
Right.
I speak Bengali and Hindi.
Very nice. So let us speak little Bengali also for the Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. It is actually in our parampara. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it reminded me today, whatever is happening today happened 500 years before. The history is repeated. Just like you are sitting next to me and trying to know Srimad Bhagavatam, and you came and asked the Mlecha, Hare Krishna people, that please narrate us the Srimad Bhagavatam. Your mother, Dr. Uma Sengupta, she raised you, she taught you all the bhajans, and she actually planted the seeds in you about your spiritual transcendental life. So you know, but still you come to us so that we can go through this in your presence. So, same kind of scenario, same kind of repetition is happening, history is repeated. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself walks to Ramananda Rai and is asking him, please tell me the Bhāgavata-kathā. And Ramananda Rai is a person who doesn't know even K of Krishna. He doesn't know anything. So he says that Mahaprabhu, you being the Supreme Personality of Godhead, you are the incarnation of Krishna, and still you are asking me about Krishna. I don't know nothing about Krishna, but since you order me, since you are sponsoring this Bhāgavata-kathā, I will tell you. So, this is the story I took literally from the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first goes through the formality and he says, good to see you, Ramananda Raya. And then he comes to the point and he says, तुम्हारा मुख्य कृष्ण कथा सुनीते है मन, पुनरपि पायन तुम्हारा darshan. He says, I wish to hear from you about Lord Krishna. My mind is inclined to desire this. Please tell me about Srimad Bhagavatam. Please tell me about all the names, the forms, the pastimes, the paraphernalia and entourage of Lord Sri Krishna. I want to hear from you. Then Ramanand Rai says, Rai kahe aila yadi pamar shodhite darshan matra shruddanaye mora dusta chete kahan tumi sakshat Ishwara Narayana kahan muni raja sevi Vishay Shudradam. Ramananda Rai replied, you are the Supreme Person, Narayana himself. And I am the lowest of low-born, impure, wicked-minded person. Lowest among men of the fourth class. How can I recite Srimad Bhagavatam to you? Parameshwar Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan, Sarva Avatari Sarva Karana Pradhan. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is personally the original Godhead, the source of all incarnation and the cause of all causes. Ishvara Param Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha, Anadiradi Govinda, Sarva Karana Karanam. Whatever is happening has some reason behind it, and the ultimate reason is nothing but Krishna. If there is a will of Krishna, it will happen, because Krishna desires it. Prabhu kahe aage kah, shunete pai sukhe, apurva amruta nadi, vahe tomar mukhe. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, please speak on. I am very happy to hear you, because a river of unprecedented nectar is flowing from your mouth. Raya kahe ihami, kichui na jani, tumi ye kahao se kahi ami vani. Ramanand Rai said, I do not know anything about Krishna. I simply vibrate the sound. You make me speak. So, history is repeated, I say. I don't know nothing. Rai kahe ihami, kichui na jani, tumi yei kahao se kahi ami vani. Hriday prerna kar jiva, kahao vani, ki kaiye mala manda kachu ye na jani. You inspire me within the heart and make me speak with the tongue. I do not know whether I am speaking well or badly. Ki kaiye bhala manda kichu ye na jani. Whether it is good or bad, only you know. I don't know. Because I just vibrate my tongue in your presence. Prabhu kahe mayavadi, amita sannyasi, bhakti tattva jani nahi, mayavade bhasi. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is confessing his status. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I am a mayavadi in the renounced order of life. And I do not even know what transcendent loving service to the Lord is. I simply float in the ocean of Mayavadi philosophy. Then he tells that why I am here, why I have come to you, because somebody recommended your name. Sarvabhoma sange mora मन निर्मल इहा कृष्ण भक्ति तब का तन्हारे पूछीला तेन हो कहे आमी नाही जानी कृष्ण कथा सबे रामानंद जाने तेन हो नाई था. So there was a very advanced devotee in his time. He was so advanced that he even started teaching to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu the Sanskrit ABC of languages, the Vyakaran and other compositions on Sanskrit, translations, and he taught him the whole Vedanta philosophy. But when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to him and he says, "Can you say something about Krishna?" He says, "That I don't know. I'm so sorry." And then he's just pulling his legs. He says, "Go to Ramananda Rai, he knows everything." He knew Ramananda Rai doesn't know ABC of Krishna. So he said, "Just go to him, maybe he will tell you." Now what is going to say? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say, due to association of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, my mind has become enlightened. Therefore I have asked Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya about the truths of transcendental service to Krishna. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya told me, I do not actually know about the topics of Lord Krishna. They are all known only to Ramananda Rai. So Rai says, Shakthasu Ishvara tumi. Ke jane tumara marma. He says, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself. Therefore, no one can understand your purpose. This pastimes that you are playing, going to Sarvabhauma sending you here, you are coming to me, although you know I don't know anything. But this is happening because only you know, because you are Krishna Himself. Tomara krupaya, tomara karaya nidya karma, mora sparsha gruna, mora darshana nirodhaya. O merciful, I am being touched. He was untouchable compared to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he confessed, I am low-born, I am not intelligent, I didn't study, I don't know anything about scriptures. And you are touching me, you are putting your hands on my head and trying to console me. I am being touched, although I am untouchable. And it is against Vedic injunction, not sanctioned in Vedas. Even working at or looking at me is forbidden. Person like you should not be even looking at me because I am not that worthy. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, very beautiful answer. He says, Kiba vipra kiba nyasi shudra kenanaya yei Krishna tattva veta sei guru hai. Whatever one is, a Brahmana, a sannyasi, or Shudra, regardless of what he is, he can become a spiritual master. If he knows the service of Krishna, he can preach Krishna consciousness anywhere. So that is exactly what Srila Prabhupada also said. He says, Vacho vegam manasakrodha vegam Jivva vegam udar upastha vegam etan vegan yo vishet dhiraha sarvan pam prithvim cha shishyat. A sober person who can tolerate the urge to speak, the mind's demands, the actions of anger, and the urges of the tongue, urges of belly, and the urges of genital, is qualified to make disciples all over the world. There are some urges in this body, vacho vegam. We cannot stay without saying something. That's why we speak. Manasa, in our mind, there is Krodha Vegam. Anger is not the only one, but also we have Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, Matsar. All these are also forces that comes out one or other way. And anger specially is mentioned here. Jihva Vegam. And when you get anger, what you do? Your tongue becomes forceful. You don't even think what you're speaking. And you're just vomiting whatever dirt is in your heart. And then Udara. Srimad Bhagavatam is the best example. When you are hungry, when you are thirsty, you don't know what you're doing. Parikshit Raja was the greatest king of this world. The entire world belonged to him. He was a Prithvipati. Whole earth belonged to him. And still, when he got hungry, he went to a sage's place. And sage was in trance. He didn't know who was at my door. He didn't know who is knocking. Who is know what's happening. He was just in samadhi, right? And he could not offer him a glass of water or piece of bread. So, Parikshit Raja got angry and he said, "You hypocrite, you don't want to give me anything. I'm a king and still you ignore me like this. So, this is what you get." So he picked up the dead snake and rolled it around his neck. And his son, when he realized that his father is insulted like this, he says, "The king will die in 7 days." This is what happened. When you are hungry, when you are thirsty, you become angry and you curse. Same thing happened with Indradumna king. He was meditating. He was focusing on the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna. And Agatsa Muni came and he says, "I am hungry. I am thirsty. Please give me something. Something to eat. Something to drink. I'll take anything." But Indradumna was meditating. He was in samadhi. He was in trance. He didn't have any world around him. He was not even belonging to this material world or universe. He was part of transcendental world. Agatsa Muni, the person whose name is in every scripture, such a learned person. But when he got hungry and when he got thirsty, he became very angry and he cursed Indradumna that you become an elephant. Because right now we are sitting like an idle elephant, dull-headed. So become Gajendra. So in the next birth, he became a Gajendra. And at the same time, the Gandharva king who was actually sporting with his wives, lady friends in the water, and what he did, that there was Deval Muni who was actually doing Gayatri with folded hands, looking at the sun, picked up some water of the river, and then same water he was giving to sun god, to Savitri. Om Bhurvah Swa Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. And then I was praying to the water which was flowing around him, the river water. Namo Namaste Spatika Prabhaya Sushveta Haraya Sumangalaya Supasha Sthaya Upasanaya Jaladhinathaya Namo Namaste. He was meditating and he was focused fully on Gayatri. But The king didn't realize, and he wanted to please all his wives and girlfriends, impressed him by doing something that they will laugh and they will enjoy. So he went and he grabbed the foot of Deval Muni and he stretched him down in the water like an alligator or a crocodile is taking some object in the water. Deval Muni got frustrated. All of a sudden he had to break his meditation, came back and he realized that some creature, some alligator or crocodile has caught my leg and that's it. This is the end of my life. But then the king started laughing loudly and he heard another big laughter of his wives and girlfriends who were enjoying this scene, that how the sage was actually scared by the king. But Deval Muni right away realized the situation and he said, King, I am simply a citizen of yours. Instead of protecting me, you created fear around me. So you are almost like a crocodile. Right now in your mind, you are in water. You try to catch my leg and pull me down in the water. So you become a crocodile. So in the next birth, what happened? That the Deval Muni became the crocodile, and on this side, the Indradimna Maharaj, he became an elephant Gajendra. And the Gajendra, he goes, this is also nothing is out of Srimad Bhagavatam. There is a whole canto for this, Gajendra Moksha. So this is the story. When the Gajendra is going in the water, the king who became the crocodile now is trying to catch his foot and taking him into the water. We have a Bilva Mangal Thakur who was one of the, I read the name of the whole disciplic succession, one of the name was Bilva Mangal Thakur. And that Bilva Mangal Thakur lived for 800 years. He was a pure devotee. Only thing, he was blind, could not see anything, but always desired to see Krishna. And he has written hundreds and thousands of beautiful bhajans about Lord Sri Krishna. One of the bhajans is trying to narrate this particular pastimes of Gajendra and crocodile is this. He Govind, He Gopal. You sing?
Yes.
Can you sing after me?
Yes.
He Govind, He Gopal. अब तुम है राखो शरण, अब तो जीवन हारे. हे गोविंद हे गोपाल. नीर पीवन हेतु गायो सिंधु के किनारे. नीर पीवन हेतु गायो सिंधु के किनारे. सिंधु बीच बासत ग्राम चरण धरि पछारे. हे गोविंद हे गोपाल, अब तुम राखो शरण, अब तो जीवन हारे. हे गोविंद हे गोपाल. So, Bilvamangal is describing the event that what happened, that Neera Pivan Hetu Gayo Sindhu Ke Kirane. All he wanted, like hunger and thirst, these are the urges. So, when he got thirsty, he went to get some water in the river and he's drinking the water. Sindhu beach Basadagraha. The king who was cursed by Deval Muni, who has become the crocodile, was actually living in that river. Here, the Gajendra was the master of the earth. The land part was his. Wherever he wants to go, he will go. Wherever he wants to live, he will live. And he was peacefully living in that area. But this crocodile was Gra. He was the king of the water, and within the water, wherever he wants to live, whatever he wants to do, he will do, and he will enjoy the water life. So, being a creature of the earth, when he went inside the Gra or the crocodile, that's his actually a prescribed duty, or jivo jivasya bhojanam. That is the only way the world works, that one creature will eat the other creature and survive. So the crocodile caught hold of his leg and started pulling, just like in previous life he had pulled the leg of Deval Muni and bring them down in the water. Similarly, the crocodile also tried to bring such a big elephant into the water. So that's why Bilomangal Thakur says, Neer pivan hetu gayo sindhu ke kinare, sindhu bich basat grah, charana dhari pachare. So, by pulling his leg, he made him fall into the water. So then again, in the second stanza, he is writing that Char prar yudh bhayo le gayo mazdar, char prar yudh bhayo le gayo mazdar, नाक कान डूबन लगे, नाक कान डूबन लगे, कृष्ण को पुकारे, हे गोविंद हे गोपाल. So Bilomangal again describes this past tense again, that Char prahar yuddha bhayo. Srimad Bhagavatam says for a lot of time, for a very, very long time, this tug of war between the elephant, Gajendra, and the Gra, the crocodile, keeps going for many, many days. And Naak kaan dubana lage means elephant nose, ears, the entire body, everything got sunk in the water, and he started suffering without air within the water. The only source he found, there was a lotus flower, which reminded him the virtue of Krishna. You can see the Krishna is all decorated with all kind of flowers. Prabhupada is decorated with all kind of flowers. This is the paraphernalia that we use to please the Krishna or Guru. So, the lotus he picked from the river, and then he tried to offer it to Lord Sri Krishna. Krishna ko pukare. And he said, Krishna, Krishna, this is for you. Malyadini sugandhini, malyatadine ve Prabhu, maya dattani pushpani, gruhana parmeshvara. Please accept this. All my life I lived like king of elephants on this earth. In the whole entire forest, so much of flowers, I never give you even a small flower. Today, I am in trouble. Oh Krishna, please help me. Please accept this lotus flower. Naak kaan duban gaye, Krishna ko pukare. And then Bilomangal Thakur, he is writing the next line and he says, द्वारिका में शब्द गयो शोर भयो बारे द्वारिका में शब्द गयो शोर भयो बारे शंख चक्र गदा पद्म शंख चक्र गदा पद्म गरुड़ लई सिधारे हे गोविंद हे गोपाल द्वारिका में शब्द गयो शोर भयो बारे कृष्णा इज ईटिंग his breakfast and Satyabhama is offering different things with lot of love and devotion. And Krishna says, that's it, I have to go. This never happened. Normally when we work, we cut it off sometimes and say, we have to go. She says, what's the matter, Krishna? Krishna says, my devotee is in trouble. Is he your devotee? Where is he? He is in the bank of Ganges. I say, yeah, far away. What's so rush about it? What kind of problem he has? He's drowning in the water. I better go and save him, save his life. And Krishna, he called Garuda. He sat on the Garuda. He was equipped with Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. Krishna carried his club. Krishna carried a disc. And they both came to the river Ganges and tried to help. He accepted the lotus given by the elephant Gajendra. And then सूर कहे श्याम सुनो शरण है तिहारे सूर कहे श्याम सुनो शरण है तिहारे अब की बार पार करो अब की बार पार करो नंद के दुलारे हे गोविंद हे गोपाल अब तुम राखो शरण अब तो जीवन हारे हे गोविंद हे गोपाल. So below Mangal Thakur is describing that since his devotee is in trouble, Krishna came down the Garuda and he is using his disc and is cutting the throat of the crocodile. The enemy of Gajendra was innocent. He simply just could not resist the urge of thirst and he had come here. So, elephant was released and he bowed down to Krishna. He circumambulated to Krishna and then Krishna made him of the same form that Krishna had, 400 form. And Gajendra also held Shankha Chakra Gada Padma in his hands. And both of them ride Garuda and Krishna took him back to Godhead, to his own abode as his devotee and showed it to Satyabhama that see, this is the devotee he was in trouble and I saved him. So Surdas also says the same thing, that Krishna, we are all in trouble. Who is not in trouble in this material world? So why don't you come and help us in this time when we really need you? We offer you this lotus. Please come, Krishna. And here, crocodile was killed by Krishna. That's why he also got the Sayuja Mukti and he went back to Godhead. So both these people who are cursed because somebody could not check the urge, the bodily urge of hunger and thirst. This whole pastime happened. There are so many pastimes in Srimad Bhagavatam. One by one, it's all given and explained. And our parampara provides a lot of information and commentaries about all these pastimes as well as different bhajans that you can sing and try to introduce in your katha. Krishna krupate guru mile, guru krupate Krishna mile. This is very mutual. Here you see Radha Govinda, here you see Srila Prabhupada. Krishna krupate guru mile. By his blessings, we get Prabhupada. What do you get out of Krishna from Radha Govinda? People are coming here, hundreds of people are coming, standing before him Sunday when there is a feast time or program. What Krishna can give him? He says, just go there and bow down. Krishna krupate guru mile. I'll give you guru, Prabhupada. Whatever he gives you, live the life accordingly. And people do that. Guru krupate Krishna mile. And what guru or spiritual master has to offer? Prabhupada, I don't have anything else. I have Krishna. Go there. So devotees are coming here and going there, going here, back and forth and back and forth. But that's the only thing there is to achieve in this particular place. People are coming looking for friends, someone unmarried may looking for a wife, the girl may come and look for a boy. No, this is not the place for that. This only things are happening is Krishna and Prabhupada. Krishna gives you Prabhupada, Prabhupada gives you Krishna, and that's all you are going to get. There is nothing else you are going to get here. If you want to get something, you have to go to other place. Vidyarthi labate vidyan, dhanarthi labate dhanam, putrarthi labate putran, moksharthi labate gatim. Putravan dhanavana loke dirgha ayu rupajayate yam yam kamate kamat tam tam prapnoti yatam asamshayam. Yes, of course. Yam yam kamate, as you desire, your desires will be fulfilled. Even in playing this game, from going to Krishna to Prabhupada, Prabhupada to Krishna, yes, everything will be given to you. Vidyarthi labate vidyan. If you need education, it will be given. Dhanarthi labate dhanam. If your need of money, it will be provided, don't worry. Krishna's wife is residing in his heart. Lakshmi Kshir Samudra Rajitanayam Shri Rangadhameshwari Dasi Bhoot Samasta Dev Manitam Lokai Dipangam Kuram Shriman Manda Katakshalabda Vibhava Brahmendra Gangadharam Tvam Trailoka Kurumbini Sarajayam Vande Mukundam Priyam. Mukundam Priyam. Krishna is very beloved. She loves Krishna. And Krishna loves Lakshmi. Who doesn't love Lakshmi? Everybody wants it. You will be given. Vidyarthi labade vidyan, dhanarthi labade dhanam. Putrarthi labade putran. If you need a boy or girl, I see sometimes people, they are in need of children they don't have. I say, just go to Radha Govinda. Don't ask me. And within a year, they come back with a child. And they say, Prabhuji, can you do this Annaprashan ceremony? I have a boy. I say, congratulations. So Krishna gives you. Putraman dhanaman loke dirg ayu rupajayate. We had a person right before, I cross her name, and I can show you the proof that I cross her name out and I put your name because she did the same thing and she sponsored this here. Before you, she came and she says, I want 6 months to live. I don't want to die now. I said, Mataji, what is this in material world? Why you want to live 6 months? I wish I am dying here. What's here? Why you want to live? He says, Prabhuji, my daughter in high school. I want her to be graduated. Please. I said, I can't do anything. Go to Krishna. Now, her daughter became a doctor in a Boston University. And she sponsored Bhāgavata-kathā. You see this? It's a proof here. Right before you, she was sponsoring Katha. Because not only 6 months, she lived such a long time that her son became doctor, her daughter became doctor. They're all making money. And now she's a grandma. She's still living. 6 months is nothing for Krishna. If you want to stay here many years, he can grant you. Putravan dharvana loke dirgha ayu rupa. Dirgha means long life. Ayu rupa jayate. Yam yam kamate kamat tam tam prapnoti hasham sham. As you desire, Krishna give you more. That's why he's known as Bhagavan. Bhag means 6. Van means opulences. He is the owner of these opulences. Shri, Shakti, Kirti, Kanti, Gnan, Vairagya. These are the 6 opulences. Shri is money. It could be in form of pounds, shilling, pence, dollar, rupees, whatever you call it, gold or bond or stocks. It's all money. Shri. So he is the owner of money. Shakti, any kind of energy you want, he is entitled to give you because he is the treasure of it. Kirti, the fame he can give you. 5 people may know me, 10 people may know you, but the whole world will know when you surrender to Krishna. Gnana, any kind of knowledge. I'm reading the Bhagavatam, there's nothing much to do. What if there is a doctor, a medical science, or an engineer, or architect, or accountant? That's his subject. They know it. I don't know nothing about it, right? But Krishna knows everything because he is having that opulence of gnana. The knowledge comes from him and is distributing the knowledge to everybody. Vairagya. The final opulence is Vairagya. To give something, put your hand in your pocket and pull out a penny and put it in the hundi box. It takes a lot out of it. No one wants to give away the penny. There is a story in Bible that a poor girl found a penny and then Jesus asked for some donation. She came and gave a penny to Jesus Christ. And Jesus took him and said, this is the best donation I ever got. It is only a penny, but it's more than $1 billion. Because that's all she had. And that's all she gave it. So, Vairagya is something, nobody has it. And that's what we would like to have it from Krishna. Because not only he gives you the renunciation, but he also gives you, fills your pocket with billions so that you can actually give it to somebody. Rockefeller was there. He was known for giving away a dime. If you read his history, Rockefeller used to give a dime to everybody. People will line up to get a dime from him, just like we give a prasadam after Satyanarayana-katha or anything like that. He used to give a dime. He was very famous for that. So the thing is that not only he gives you some renunciation, but also he gives you and fills the pockets with him. Now it's Aarti time. Mataji, would you like to sing Aarti? Hare Krishna. Start it. Don't put, start it. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Everybody, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Govinda Jai Jai Gopal, Jai Jai Govinda, Govinda Jai Jai Gopal, Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai Gopal, Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai Gopal, Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai Gopal, Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai Gopal, Jai Jai, Jai Jai Gopal, Jai Radhe Radhe Govinda Radhe, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radhe Radha Govinda, Govinda Radhe. Jaya Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda Radhe. Jaya Govinda Radha Radhe. Jaya Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda Radhe. Jaya Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda Radhe. Jaya Radha Bhāgavata-kathā, Radha Bhāgavata-kathā, Radhe. Jaya Radha Bhāgavata-kathā, Radha के बिहारी राधे जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे जय राधा रमण राधा रमण राधे जय राधा रमण राधा रमण राधे जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जय राधा राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधे जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधे जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे राधे गोविंदा राधे गोविंदा राधे 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 गोविंदा राधे 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 गोविंदा राधे गोविंदा राधे गोविंदा राधे 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 गोविंदा राधे 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 गोविंदा जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narahaya, Prahlada Lada Daine, Hiranyakashipu Bhakshaha, Shilatanka Nakhalaye, Ito Narsingha Parato Narsingha, Yato Yato Yamitato Narsingha, Bahir Narsingha Hridaye Narsingha, Narsingamadim Sharanam Prapadye, Tavakara Kamalavare Nakha Adbhuta Shringa, Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanabringa, Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Tavakara Kamalavare Nakha Adbhuta Shringa, Hiranyakashipu Tanabringa, Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa, Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare. Jaya Narsingha Dev, 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 Narsingha Dev, Jaya Narsingha Dev, Jaya Narsingha Dev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. जय श्री नृसिंहदेव भगवान की जय, भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, और प्रेमानंदे। ओम श्री विश्वनाथ परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र श्रीमद एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की जय, इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य शिल प्रभुपाद की जय, भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज की जय, नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री अंतरदीप मायापुर नवदीप धाम की जय, श्री श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय, श्री वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की जय, श्री ब्रजभूमि धाम की जय, श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय, श्री गंगा मैया की जय, यमुना महारानी की जय, तुलसी महारानी की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, बृहद मृदंगा बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय, युगधर्म हरि राम संकीर्तन की जय, प्रसाद डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय, सामवेद भक्त वृंद की जय। All glories to see assembled devotees, all glories to see assembled devotees, all glories to see assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories, Shri Guru and Gauranga Ekadashi Tithi ki jai. So today is very auspicious day, and Dr. Smita Sengupta Mataji today has sponsored the Bhāgavata-kathā, very, very auspicious in honor of all their loved ones who has, not in this material world, but, they are going to get benefits. And we really would like to thank Dr. Sengupta. Hare Krishna. Now I'll give back to Nikuñja-bihari Prabhu.
So may I request everyone, please go downstairs. Prasadam will be served. Today is Ekadashi, so it is Ekadashi Prasad. It is not grain or beans like that. It could be like a potatoes or whatever, sweets and all that. But it's a wonderful feast. Please honor it. This Mataji here, she sponsored the breakfast today. The whole program today is being sponsored by her. And you should walk in her footsteps. All the congregation, I would urge, please come out like her and sponsor the program so that we can do a lot for the community. Please go downstairs and honor the prasadam. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
बहुत धन्यवाद आपके लिए।
And keep in touch.
हाँ, आपका नंबर चाहिए। मैं आपको अभी 1 मिनट रुको, ये बच्ची है।
Close it. Shri Radha Kundadev ki jai.